that you know all of those things. Let me introduce myself. I am Paula Marie, aka the Ebony Biz Diva, and we are talking about all things Amazon today because Amazon has definitely done the thing and allowed accessibility for us to be able to get to it. Because I remember, honey, during the pandemic, child, the stocks was like 2 and 3,000. So this 124, 126, 127, that's more within my range. I want to welcome Yoganista and Carla and Natalie and Usman and Brenda and Raina and Zubnar and CJ into the listening lounge on the Pinterest room. Listen, come up on stage. Let me hear what your thoughts are about Pinterest. I want to ask you, are you investing in your business? I want to know, are you investing in, are you taking this as an opportunity to invest inside of your business? Because there are ways that we can move our money and pocket our money in specific places so that when we need them, we look back on it and it's grown and it's multiplied. Stocks are an incredible way to do that. Now, just to give you a little bit of feedback about why this is such a big deal. When stocks split, it's always a big deal. It's a good thing for everybody, right? But please understand from a business perspective, Amazon has some things up their sleeves. And I need you to understand that you have to be exactly as strategic as Amazon is being right now with this stock split. Now, number one, they have not had a split since 1999. 1999. Okay, I was 19. Okay. I've birthed two children since that time. Okay, I've lived in several states since that time. So yeah, my kids are grown. My youngest just graduated. So 1999. This is monumental for them and newsworthy because there's been some time in between. So they've been very strategic in making sure that they did not do this all willy-nilly, but that they did it so that it created enough buzz and enough excitement. On the back end, they were growing their businesses. They were growing their businesses. So number one, this has not taken effect since 1999. Now the other thing is that behind the scenes, Amazon wants to get into the Dow Jones Industrial Average. They are looking to do that. There are certain things that a company needs to have in order to be able to enter that. And so this stock split is going to allow them to be able to do that because it gives us access and it also gives them more investors in their stock. It doesn't make their stock any less valuable. It's just a way to give more access. Hold on, I've got a call coming in. It's just a way to give more access to more people in terms of investors. They know that in order for them to be a candidate, that is something that they need to have is more retail investors. So this split is going to be very attractive. Now, I've already purchased some for my son. Yeah, we're not playing over here in these streets. Raina, Winnie, Natalie, Usman, and Brenda, let me know what you're thinking. Have you invested in the stock? What are your questions about it in terms of how to secure a piece of the pie from Amazon, which seems to be only getting bigger and better? Definitely raise your hand. When you come to the stage, make sure that you introduce yourself. Tell us about your business, what problems they slay in these internet streets, and also let us know what are you thinking in terms of Amazon? How do you feel about the stock split? Have you invested? What are some things that you have questions about? Let's get into it. Now, from a business perspective as an entrepreneur, I know that it can seem daunting when someone's saying, we need you to invest, we need you to invest, and there's no money to invest, right? But I want you to understand that this is the time where you pull all your coins together because this is something that is, it's a game changer. It's a game changer. It's something for you to kind of, I like to buy my stock and sit it to the side. I like to buy my stock and forget I got it. You know, I do that with my savings. I like to put my money to the side and forget I got it. It's in an account somewhere and I don't even think about it, because then when I need to pull it, I'm able to literally pull it, right? And so just to give you some comparisons, Tesla had a split, a 5-for-1 split, August of 2020. Apple also had a 4-for-1 split in 2020. I remember the Apple one. I did get some stocks from them as well. And so Google had a 20-for-1 split in July of last year. So these are opportunities for you to invest in companies and to be able to create some generational wealth if you buy those stocks not only for yourselves, but also for your business and also for your children. Now, it's important for us to understand that children can buy stock too. I have a Roth IRA for minors for my son, and I put money in there, but sometimes I forget to like trade it. So I actually am let me tell you how God works. So I actually had some extra cash in there because I forgot to trade it. So I was able to get him 2 extra shares of this stock today. So listen, when we are thinking about monetizing our business, we also need to think about developing a portfolio. And I know I'm always coming in here and I'm talking to you about the marketing. I'm talking to you about SEO. I'm talking to you about building your business. Yes, we'll get into all of that tomorrow. But today is a groundbreaking day because the stocks have split 20-1 with Amazon, and that has not happened. There has not been a split for that company since 1999. So it's important for us to understand the nuances of how we should work our money. Not only should we be building a business to grow money and to generate revenue, we need to also understand that there are pieces of a larger pie that we should be investing and pocketing our money into. And stocks, I really feel strongly about. I feel like stocks are one of those things that we all watch it way too closely. When I sit back and I buy stock and I just let it ride, it serves me the best. And so for that's worked well for me, it's also worked well for my son, who's really great at the stock market. He looks at how a company uses its product and how it creates more product to finalize his decisions on which stocks he's going to make. So if there's always an influx of products that are being added to and created, that shifts or pushes the clients to be able to purchase more because things are shifting and changing. He's so super good at that. And he's been good at that since he was 12. He's 17 now. So let's have the conversations in our households today about stock. Let's have the conversations in our households today about where we should pocket our money. Let's have the conversations in our households today about generational wealth. Let's look into our piggy banks and pull together 124 to $30 so that we can get a whole share, not a fractional share, okay? But a whole share or two or three or five. Let's see how we can really invest in ourselves to be able to have a windfall, because that's only going to grow you and benefit you later on. Listen, that's all I had to do today to talk to you all about. I wanted to make sure I jumped on here to give you that little tidbit of information. I also want to make sure that I'm reminding you about the System Summer Camp that starts June the 23rd to July the 14th. I'm going to pin that link in the above my head inside the listening lounge. It's going to be right here inside of the description. Just go to www.ebonybizdiva.com to be able to get access to that. Listen, it's your girl, Paula Marie, aka the Ebony Biz Diva. Have an amazing day, and make sure that you have those conversations today about the stock market, specifically Amazon. If you are in the sound of my voice, make sure that you are liking, watching, and subscribing to whatever channel that you are on. It's your girl, Paula Marie. Have an